Hello there, this is the Shadow Ranger. Going to do a video answering a couple questions here. I got two questions here from J Hobson623. Actually, he sent me three, but one is it involves some fantasy booking, so I'm gonna do it later. Let me go over these two questions. And as far as the third one about the fantasy booking one, I'll get to that later. I'm gonna need a little time to think that one out since it's kind of long. Alright, so the first question here says, what's my take on Brodus Clay and his gimmick? Should he be that monster heel, or should he stick with being the Funkasaurus? Then the second question was, do you think that John Cena will actually turn heel? They've been teasing it with this feud between him and Kane. Honestly, I think WWE is just playing the internet. I think business-wise, they just can't do it with Cena. Kids love him. He does all the charity stuff like Make-A-Wish, etc. He's just too much of a good guy image. Alright, let's answer the first one. Brodus Clay, Funkasaurus. As much as I would have liked to have Brodus Clay be that beast, as much as I think there needs to be a new beast in wrestling, I've said before, where are the new beasts? Where are the new monsters? Where's the new King Kong Bundy? Where's the new Psycho Sid? Where's the new Vader? Where's the new, natural disasters, earthquake and typhoon? You just don't have anybody out there like that right now. And I wanted Brodus Clay to be that. But they got Mark Henry doing that. They got Kane doing that. So right now, it wouldn't be a smart idea for Brodus Clay to be that. He can always go do that later. You can always turn him heel later. He ain't got to be the Funkasaurus forever. So he can always turn heel. And you might as well do Funkasaurus now, because once you do turn him heel and he becomes a monster heel, if you do that in the future, he can't go back to being the Funkasaurus. So you get what you can out of this now. As far as the gimmick, I like it. It's fun. It's a fun gimmick. It's got some Rikishi to it. It's got, he got the Ernest Miller theme music. Plus just being able to hear Ernest Miller's theme again. That's like one of my all-time favorite theme songs. So I like just being able to hear that theme music again. He got two hot girls dancing with him. That's always good. I mean, I'd rather see Naomi get a chance to wrestle, because she actually has some talent. But maybe she'll get to wrestle later. As far as the Funkasaurus gimmick overall, I like it. I still wish I had a new beast to watch. But he can always do that later. As far as where you go with him right now, he's kind of doing just the old school squash matches kind of thing right now. It seems like they're sort of hinting from what they did on Raw this week that his first actual legit program where he actually has real matches, they're gonna have him do something with William Regal, it looks like, and that's cool. Regal can make anybody look good, so he'll do some actual matches with Regal. But going forward, as far as actual programs, look at what heels you got to work with. He's a big guy, so the thing is not a lot of people on the roster have, size-wise, look like they can match up to him. Especially not many of the heels. He can maybe do something with Wade Barrett a little bit. Yeah, not Trent Beretta, sorry. I can't see him feuding with the Miz yet. I think, he's a big dude, so there's going to be a little trouble finding guys for him to work with in actual feuds. It's going to be a little while. So let him keep partying. He can probably do some stuff with Mark Henry a little bit. That'll help get him over. Yeah, Jinder Mahal, who's pretty much everybody's punching bag. Eventually, I could see him, if they're not going to go back with Zack Ryder, they could eventually have him be the one to take the U.S. title from Jack Swagger. Or when they're ready to move Cody Rhodes into the main event, he could take the Intercontinental title. But, the thing about Funkasaurus is it's not a main event gimmick, it's a mid-card gimmick. So that with that gimmick, he's not going to be a main eventer. I just can't see Funkasaurus, headlining WrestleMania. I just can't imagine hearing the phrase, "Here is your winner and the new WWE champion, the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay." I just don't see that happening. So the gimmick itself is a fun gimmick. It's limited in where you can go with it, just because a gimmick like that ain't really a main event type gimmick. But you can always turn him heel down the line and make him the big monster heel later. As for the question on John Cena, not for a while. He's not turning heel anytime soon. I think Cena turning heel will be similar to what happened with Hogan turning heel. Is that Hogan's fans just eventually got kind of sick of him. He was getting no cheers, huge more boo. I mean, at least Cena's like half and half, but just that crowd that just doesn't want to like him because he's a babyface. I don't get it, but it's not like when people were booing Hogan before he joined the NWO, because people were just tired of that gimmick, and it wasn't making the money that it used to make anymore. Cena still makes the money. Cena still sells tons of merchandise. Cena still puts asses in seats. And the Make-A-Wish thing, he's getting honored by the Make-A-Wish Foundation coming up soon, saying he might pass. He's about to break the record for like most wishes granted ever. Let me see. Here the article is on WWE.com right here. That he might be set. He might. I think that's what they said. He might set the record for most wishes granted ever. Here's what's gonna happen for John Cena to go heel. They have to make a new John Cena. Until somebody is big enough to be Cena, to do the things, all the babyface things that Cena does, like doing all the media appearances, selling as much merchandise, selling as many tickets, doing Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's just huge amounts of great publicity for the WWE, and they don't have anybody else who can take over and do that as much as John Cena does. Now, I know the IWC is gonna hate what I'm about to say, but here it goes. CM Punk ain't that guy. I know you all love CM Punk because he's a great wrestler. Excuse me, take a swallow of Gatorade. But he ain't that guy. It says here, Cena is on pace to grant 300 wishes to kids with life-threatening medical conditions, making him the first celebrity wish granter ever to reach that lofty goal. Sorry, CM Punk ain't the guy that can grant 300 wishes. Look, there's just too much good money making, good public relations. I suck at saying words to start with P. Public relations and good publicity, especially with Linda McMahon trying to run for office again. They need that stuff. He's promoting Make-A-Wish Foundation on the new boxes of Fruity Pebbles. I mean, that's how good John Cena is. They took an insult that The Rock made about him, Fruity Pebbles, and he has turned it around into more great publicity. Oh, you gonna talk about me eating Fruity Pebbles? Well, guess what John Cena did? I signed a deal with Fruity Pebbles to promote the Make-A-Wish Foundation and put my picture on boxes of Fruity Pebbles. Hey. If John Cena is Fruity Pebbles, does that mean Darren Young is Cocoa Pebbles? Look, until they make a guy that can be what Cena is now, as far as merchandise, ticket sales, and public relations, he's not turning heel. And there's no reason to turn him heel. There's plenty of you got plenty of good heels to work off Cena with. I don't know who else you got that can take that and to go heel with Cena. And honestly, I don't think he needs to be heel. I personally am against John Cena turning heel. I don't see what he's going to do as a heel that's going to make me like him more as a face. I used to like him back in the day when he was doing like the rapper gimmick, but he's white and he's in his 30s. He can't do that anymore. So I don't know do you really want to see John Cena turn heel? He's got to change his whole gimmick. Do you want to see John Cena coming out in business suits and talking about how he's the measuring stick and he's the greatest ever, and him wearing regular wrestling trunks? And nah. And he can't go back to heel rapper gimmick John Cena again. He's white and he's in his 30s. He can't do that anymore. There is no gimmick for John Cena. I mean, if you turn Cena heel, what would you do with him? There's no gimmick that he could do that works as a heel anyway. He would be boring. Insanely boring. As far as this feud with Kane, no. He's going to do exactly what the shirt says. He's going to rise above hate. He will let the hate get to him a little bit. And they're gonna tease it where that he's about to give in to the hate. He might do one promo where he tells the fans to kiss his ass. The I can't believe half of you blew me after everything I've done for you. I've busted my ass for all of you for years, and that's the respect you give me. And The Rock comes back after 7 years. He leaves for 7 years without so much as saying a goodbye. And when he comes back, you treat him like a king. Well, I've been here busting my ass for you, and this is how you people treat me. I think the farthest he'll go with it is he'll tell the fans off. He'll do that one time, but he will end by saying, I still love all of you, and I love the people who stand next to me, and those of you who want to hate me, you just go right ahead. But you know what? Those of you who hate me for no reason, you can all kiss my ass. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to do what I do. I'm rising above this hate. And he's going to go about his day. He's going to book Kane's ass. He will rise above the hate. He will do the promo where he tells the fucking fans off. Not all of them. The ones that boo him anyway. That's going to boo him no matter what. And, the people who are going to be cheering on The Rock at WrestleMania no matter what anyway. So I think he's going to tell all those fans just exactly what they can do and where they could go and what they can kiss and keep being himself. And that's what I think he should do. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Jay Hobson, thank you for the questions. I'll get to that third one later. I'm actually just already started on it, so when I get finished with it, I will do that video. Alright then. That being said, I'll end this video here. This is the Shadow Ranger. Thank you for listening. If you have a question that you would like me to answer in a video, just drop one in the inbox and I will answer it. Have a nice day.